Hi everyone.
Hi
In this
everyone.
video,
In
we'll
this
see how
video,
to create a
we'll see how
video
to create a
annotation
video
project.
annotation project.
Let's start by
So
clicking
let's start
New
by clicking
Project.
on new projects.
Enter the relevant project name. For example, Human Feedback. Enter the relevant process name as well. For example, Feedback. Since this is a video
We
annotation
enter
project,
process name of
select the
project name.
project
Next, we
type
choose the
as
project name
Annotation,
as
and then click
annotation
Next.
and go to next.
Since we don't have any project documents to
We
upload,
do not
we'll
have
skip
any
this step.
project
So
documents
click
to upload, so
Next to
let's
move
skip
on.
this.
Here, have
And
a
for
default
video
field.
annotation projects, we
Let's
have to
change the
check
type
up
to
any
Video,
additional
since this is a video
data
annotation
types. So let's
project.
go to output types.
Next, let's move to
So
the
let's create
Output
some
Fields
classes here.
section. We'll create a few classes and add attributes to them. For example, create a class called
Attributes,
Body Movement Consistency.
reason,
Now, add attributes such as
maybe
Reason.
just text,
Select the type as Text and click Add. Add another attribute called Comment.
comment.
Select field type as Text and click Add. Once done, save the class.
Similarly, we'll add more
Similarly, we can
statement
create
package
additional
once
classes and
it
assign the
save and
same
close.
attributes if
So let's
required.
save and close this
Now
and
that our classes
add
are
scenes to
configured,
the
we'll
project.
proceed to create scenes.
So click on
Click
create
Create, provide a name for the field, select Scene as the
scenes.
type, and create the
Select
scene.
type as scene
We'll later
and
add these
click
scenes to the
create.
project.
Later we can
For
add
this example,
scenes
we'll
to the
create a scene
project.
called
So
Face Distortion without
face
any attributes.
distortion, we don't have any
We've added more
scenes to
scenes to the
the
project.
project. Let's save
Let's
and
save the
close.
changes. At this point, we've completed
So
the
we have
input
finished
and
the
output
input
field
and
setup for
output
the
field
project.
addition
Click
for the
Next to
project. Let's go
proceed.
to next.
We'll
We have
use
the
the
default
default
execution method
execution
maker
method,
checker. Let's
Maker
go to
Checker, for our project.
add an
Let's
execution
add
method.
an additional execution level called QC. Click Next to proceed.
We don't need any process
Since
logic
we don't
rules,
need
so
any
let's go to
process
the
logic
next one.
rules for this example, we'll skip
Now
this
before
step
we add
and move
users
on.
to the project, let's
Before
look
adding
at some
users,
advanced settings.
let's review some of
So
the
we have
advanced settings
dedicated video
available for video
annotation
annotation projects. The
configuration
platform
tools.
provides
So we
dedicated
can see the
configuration
annotation
options
tools that are
specifically for video annotation.
shape tools for
Here
this. We
you'll
can
find the
customize
available
it
annotation tools,
if you want
which
to provide
correspond to the shape tools visible
dedicated
in the
tools.
labeling interface.
Display
Display object class
class
name
name
on
on
annotation
the
can be
annotation.
enabled,
Here we can
disabled.
enable and disable.
Show object
Then we have
attributes with
show
annotation
object
has same
attributes with
options.
annotation.
Interpolation is enabled by default. If
Interpolation
needed,
enabled by
you can
default.
configure a
If you
custom
want the
FPS
FPS
value.
value,
You'll also
you can
find the
configure
object
that.
detection setting here.
Then we have the
If
enable
you're
object
working with an
detection.
older version of the
In case you
product,
want to
you
use
can
the older
switch to the
versions of
legacy
the product,
experience.
you can try
After
this.
reviewing the settings, save your changes.
Save the changes
Now
and
let's
go
add
to
users to the
users.
project and continue. Click Add.
Let's add
Select
users to the
users for
project.
both levels and add the users. Next, navigate to the Datasets section.
Now
Click
let's
Add
go to
Batch.
datasets.
Give a name to the batch, say Video 1. Select the desired priority and create the batch.
Select
Now, let's
priority.
import the videos. For this example, we'll
Let's
import
import
videos
some
directly as
videos
media files.
directly
Select
as
the
media
videos
files.
using Browse option. Click Import
Click import.
and wait for the upload to complete. Once the import finishes, you will see the tasks are created
So we have
successfully.
imported two
The
tasks.
complete configuration part
Now
is
let's
done.
look at our
Let us look at the labeling interface for the
labeling.
project.
So go
Navigate to My
tasks.
Tasks and search for the project and Get a
So this
Task.
is our labeling UI.
This is the Video
On the
Annotation
left-hand side,
Labeling
you see all
UI.
the
The
tools.
File Information
So we
panel
have the file
displays
info in
details
blue
about the
color.
video, such
Our
as
video
extension,
file information is
size,
given.
duration,
FPS,
and
extension, size,
FPS.
and duration.
You'll also
We
see
also
a
have a
quick start guide to help annotators get
guide you
familiar with
in
the interface.
labeling UI.
The toolbar has
We have
Pointer,
pointer,
Pan
tool,
tool.
and then pan tool.
All the
And
necessary
then we
shape
have
tools
all
are
the
provided, including
shape tools
polygon,
listed.
ellipse, and so on. We have the
We
Scene
also
tool
have
as
the
well.
scene tool. We'll see
Additional
how to use
utilities
it
include
later.
brightness
And then
and
we
other
have
adjustments.
brightness
We
and
also
other
have
saturation
keyboard shortcuts
setting
for
adjustments.
easy
We
navigation of the
also have the
UI.
keyboard
You can
shortcuts,
search for specific keyboard
and
shortcuts
you can
or filter them by
based on
category.
these.
Let's search for a
Also
shortcut
search
and
for
see the results. Here is our search result for Reset
So
Zoom.
we can search for a
Now, let's
particular
see other
shortcut.
tools. we have full screen mode,
We have
undo
full screen
and
mode
redo,
here, undo, redo,
volume controls,
and then we have
image
open
panel
controls.
access for
Open
tasks
image
containing
panel in
images.
case you have
We
images
also
along
have
with the
import
then
JSON,
we have
export
import JSON
JSON.
and export JSON options.
The video player provides
We have the
controls
video
for
here and
zoom in, zoom
zoom
out, fit to screen,
fit to
full
screen
screen.
and full screen options.
You can also adjust playback
Here
speed
we have
using the available
customizations
presets for your
playback
requirements.
speed. You can pick
Loop
any of
controls
these
allow you to replay
playback
specific
speeds. Here
sections of
we
the
have
video.
loop
Loop targets can be
controls.
based on the
You can
selection,
loop
such as
target based on
objects,
this.
scenes,
We
etc.
have the timeline unit.
The timeline can be displayed either in frames or
as
seconds.
frames or
When
seconds.
switched to seconds,
So you can say
timestamps
after
are
60
shown in
seconds,
seconds.
this one displays.
When switched
So
to
if I change
frames,
frame,
frame numbers are displayed instead.
then
You
we
can customize skip frame value to suit your need.
number of
Instance
frames.
length based on the requirement.
Instance
Frames
length
per
also
second is
can be
displayed here.
customized. We have frame
You'll
per
also
second
find the
here.
Show Instance Labels option,
default.
which can be enabled
And
or
then we have
disabled
the
as
show
needed.
instance labels option.
Once configured,
You can
click Confirm.
enable or
Let us confirm and
Once
proceed.
that is done, let's
Below the
confirm.
video, you'll find playback controls,
Here we have the
including
pause
play
options.
and pause,
Next frame,
skip forward, which can be
whatever
customized,
customized frames,
skip
and then
to
we have
end,
skip to end. Then we
previous
have
frame,
previous frame,
skip backward,
and then
jump to start. You can also zoom
have
using the scroll wheel to adjust the
zoom,
timeline
and
zoom
you
level.
can drag to
Also,
navigate.
drag to navigate across frames on the timeline.
Here
The
we
filter
have
panel
some
allows you to
filters. So
filter
if you
annotations created in the task.
objects using
If there are
annotations
annotations in the
using
task,
this,
apply the required filters to see the results.
filter them using
As
these
annotations are added, you can quickly display or hide specific annotation types using these filters. You'll also
And then
see
we
all
have our,
configured scenes
scenes
and
that we
classes
created
listed here
during
in this
project
panel.
setup here and
Now,
the class
let's see
setup.
how
So
to
we'll see
create
how to create
annotations and scenes.
scenes here. So let's
Select a class from the list,
class name,
choose the desired annotation tool, and draw a bounding box on the object.
Now,
Since we configured the instance length to 30 frames, the annotation automatically spans 30 frames. You can extend the annotation duration by dragging the arrow handle on the timeline. This allows the annotation to remain active for as many frames as needed. Let's play the video to see the annotation. It lasts for as many frames as we adjusted on the timeline. Let's create one more annotation using the class Object Consistency. Now, we will add another annotation with a different class called Body Movement Consistency for a new object. The created annotations are displayed on the timeline. Let us adjust the frame lengths for both the annotations as needed. Now let's play the video and check them. Now, let's create a scene. Select the Scene tool. You'll notice the video area is highlighted in color green. Click on it to create the scene and choose the desired scene category. Like annotations, scenes initially use the configured instance length, but can be extended or shortened as required. Let's adjust this scene as needed. Whenever you draw an annotation, the associated attributes become available on the right side panel. For this annotation, we have attributes. For example, let us enter values for attributes such as reason and comment. Let's enter values for reason, say reason 1, and for comment, we enter comment 1. If the task contains input metadata, it will also be displayed in the Input Metadata panel. Any additional output fields configured during project setup will appear here as well. You can easily manage annotations and scenes using the visibility controls. Use the hide and unhide options to control global visibility of annotations. Individual visibility controls are available too. Additional bulk actions include lock all, delete all. Locking annotations prevents accidental modifications. You can also filter the view to display only annotations, scenes, segment, etc. Select the filters based on the task requirements. We have the scene and segment filters. Check uncheck the boxes to apply filters. Check the result on the timeline. If you need to modify an annotations class, click Edit. Choose a different class from the drop-down and apply the changes. The class assignment will be updated immediately.
So that's all.
That is all for this video. Thank you.